What is going on, broskies? It is Lupus, and today I want to talk to you guys about the upcoming Battlefield 4 DLC, Dragon's Teeth. But before I get into that, though, I would like to inform you guys that you guys may notice a slight difference in audio quality for this video. The reasoning behind that is that I recently purchased a new mic, the Audio-Technica AT2020, so the audio quality will definitely be upped a little bit, and it's not a drastic change, it's nothing major, because the Blue Snowball already did have really good quality, but the main reason I got this mic was, one, I got a really good deal on it, and I paid less for this than I did for my Blue Snowball when I originally got it. And it fits in with my setting more, it's more professional looking, and it just fits in better than a massive white or silver or black ball that this Blue Snowball is, and I really do love the way this mic looks. And if you guys are thinking about upgrading to a new mic from the Blue Snowball or anything, I would definitely recommend the AT2020. Now I want to talk to you guys about the Battlefield 4 DLC Dragon's Teeth and some information / speculations that I have for you guys today. Now, you guys know I do a lot of speculation videos, and in the past, they've been proven sometimes to be wrong, but at the same time, they've opened you guys to open your mind and see things a little bit differently and notice some things that actually ended up being true Easter eggs or truth to it that ended up coming out of my original speculation. This is another speculation that I have, but this is actually probably my most guided and most realistic looking speculation that I've had thus far. I really do feel like this is going to end up actually being true in the end, but I do want to let you guys know what I'm thinking, and if you guys do agree and if you guys would like to see this come true, then definitely leave that in the comment section down below. What I'm going to be going over today is that I believe that Dragon's Teeth is going to end up being a DLC for Battlefield 4 that is going to have four maps from America, cities inside of America. And I'm going to go over the evidence that I have for you guys, letting you guys know what ended up bringing me to this realization and why I believe that this is true. If you guys do not know, the description for Dragon's Teeth on the Battlefield website, on every website that you look for a description, it says, experience all-out urban warfare in new multiplayer maps taking place in war-torn cities locked down by the Chinese army. Some people were believing that maybe these cities were just Chinese cities inside of China and stuff like that, but I'm going to explain to you guys why I don't believe that's true. One, they already had China Rising, a DLC that was advertised as being the DLC that had Chinese maps based inside of China and all that kind of stuff like that. So I don't really think it'd be smart for them just to release a ton of Chinese-based maps in all of the DLCs. Some people would kind of feel that it was getting redundant. All the maps were going to look very similar because they are Chinese-based, and it just wouldn't really fit in. Also, it says urban warfare, and I know that China does have urban cities such as Shanghai and other places like that, but most of those maps have already been recreated and have a depiction of them within the game already. Siege of Shanghai, Dawnbreaker. There's already maps that have urban Chinese cities, and now we have maps that are just Chinese mainland, not even urban cities. So they've really got a very good variety of Chinese cities, and America is known for having a lot of really urban cities with big, tall skyscrapers, stuff like that. That as well as Japan, but nobody's going to really say Japan. But the United States definitely does have a lot of big urban cities like that. So it definitely fits the category right there. Another thing is that in the premium trailer that they released during the summer, that one of the DICE employees said, or the person voicing and explaining the DLCs, however, said that in Dragon's Teeth, experience the United States striking back. Why would they be striking back? What would be going on? And if you guys remember from the description, it says that the war-torn cities were locked down by the Chinese army. So, let's say the Chinese army invaded America and have locked down some of the cities and have taken them over. The U.S. strikes back to get back our territory and take back over those cities. That's my belief behind that. Another thing that I was looking at is, you guys may remember that when Battlefield 3 was out, a rumor was going around about a very similar sounding DLC of cities or maps all based in cities in the United States of America. This rumor actually did come back up during the summer this last year, but it has since been taken down and it is not up anymore. But it was talking about maps within Battlefield 4 that were probably going to be coming back, and they were talking about how the DLC that was originally thought to be a Battlefield 4 DLC was possibly going to be, or a Battlefield 3 DLC was actually going to end up being a Battlefield 4 DLC, and The 4 maps, or the 4 cities, however, that were going to be the maps depicted were New York City, Miami, New Jersey, and San Francisco. I actually made a video a really long time ago. I guarantee none of you guys have ever seen that video. But I made a video talking about it and some potential places that could be within each one. For example, I said New York City. A lot of people would say the Empire State Building. I think a really cool one would be if they made a map based around the Statue of Liberty. You'd have your C flag or your middle flag at the Statue of Liberty in the top of the tower or in the top of the statue, and you could shoot off the face of the Statue of Liberty and get the flag right there and start shooting up in there. There was all the water surrounding it in the bay and all that kind of stuff like that, which would have made that very interesting as well. In Miami, I don't even remember, to be honest. It was such an old video, but if you guys would like to go back and see that video, just look through my recent videos or search up Battlefield 4 All-American DLC and my video comes up, because I was one of the few who actually went over this. Westy went over it as well, and he was actually the inspiration for me thinking about it too. And now, all of this is coming back, and I believe that this DLC is going to be within Battlefield 4. I believe Dragon's Teeth is going to be that DLC, because the United States is basically a dragon. In World War II, it was known as the 500-pound gorilla, and in some cases referred to as the dragon, because in World War II, we weren't involved in the war, but whenever we were instigated to join the war, we were able to help out and stop the war and end the war with the help of all of our allies, of course. And it was an analogy that was associated with the United States back in World War II. And a dragon's teeth, that means that it's like a dragon is showing its teeth, it's getting angry, it's fighting back, the U.S. strikes back. And to be honest, that's just my opinion. I think that the Dragon's Teeth DLC will be the All-American DLC that a lot of us have been wanting to see for a really long time. And those 4 maps are going to probably and more than likely be based within the cities New York City, Miami, New Jersey, and San Francisco. If you guys have any thoughts or information on this DLC, and if you guys do agree with my thoughts and my speculations on whether or not Dragon's Teeth will be that All-American DLC that we have been wanting for quite some time, then leave that in the comments section down below. But anyways, that is all for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to hear your opinions and any information you have in the comment section down below. But as always, this has been Lupus, and I will catch you guys in the next one.